Where'd y'all come from? Oh, should have known. Once my one fuzzy nipple appears, it's time to film. Gotta figure out where the other one went to. I'm gonna have to call my plastic surgeon. But welcome back, you guys. Um, I know in the last video I said, I'm gonna work on the doors and then promptly did not. So today we are. But need to get this stuff out of the way because it's not jacket time anymore, unfortunately, but I need to take that in the house. I wanted to show you guys some, y'all have seen us do body work around here. And you know, you have a number of different tools that you use. Some of them are conventional and some of them are not so conventional. We had the hammer and dolly set. My boy's bothering. I have seated that clutch 2 or 3 times and still, but train's coming a little bit. So, but my boy borrowed my hammer and dolly set. So, times like that require you get creative. And, we got the standard tools, as y'all can see here, the sanders and the various different size blocks with points and round and of course, the flat ones. And then this thing's helped out tremendous. Of course, you got your different grades of sandpaper and there's sheets and stuff for the, sorry, moving dust around, sheets for the random orbitals and stuff like that. Of course, terry cloths and cloths to wipe off. But like I said, there's different apparati. There's different stuff you can use, tools and everything that are outside the realm of bodywork. And me being a professional, see how ready I had to get to say that? So I couldn't bust out laughing. But I'm not a professional. So if you came to this for professional advice, I should probably put a disclaimer up. You're in the wrong place. I mean, when I put safety lists starting at number 17, you really want to take advice from me? Hey, the car's cool, but I'm just a freaking goober. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Got a special, kind of grabbed them and laid them out and was just like, let's just, like in Shrek, there's, ogres have layers like an onion. Let's peel back some of those layers, right? Here comes a glimpse in my brain. You might be sorry that you took a gander, eh? See what I'm talking about? You've been warned. Feast thine eyes upon the glory of my implements of fabrication. And this is a brand new one, but it came with the adapter. So you get that out of the way. Gotta have your special wrench. Not sponsored. Everybody's got to have one of those. And when you need to change colors, got to have the remote. You got to have a strap. If that remote doesn't work, then there's that one. And I'm going to let you eagle-eyed individuals pick out the difference in those two. And you'll know why there's two. Of course, can never have too many of those. That's only one of them. But the real gem, I'm telling you, that's the real gem right there. Oh, I've done amazing things with this. Good memories. You got to know what those are for. And of course, when your ears get dirty, these work perfect. They also do amazing stuff on, holes. Yes, stuff like that. Yeah. No explanation needed. No explanation needed. It's Shark Week. Again, no explanation needed. So this is when you really, they're okay. Let me get to these in a minute. Again, splinters, fingernail, hangnail, piece of metal bugging the crap out of you. Same, no explanations needed. I mean, really? Do I need to explain that? Same. Nippers, clampers. Always have a small screwdriver. Try to use the smallest one that you can. It just helps. You got to get on those tight areas. Again, do I really need to explain this to you folks? And look, you got to be safe. And it's best to keep them on your Ziploc bags, not in them. That scratches up the lenses, but just on them. Get that out of the way. I don't want that to fall. And, again, self-explanatory. Once again, high quality storage system, self-explanatory. It's for a 4.5-inch grinder. Who the hell uses those? C-clamp, put her on her, pull her off her. Again, self-explanatory. Broken set of snap ring pliers because, here at Not Your Garage, we don't use tools at work. Okay. I think, yeah, do I really need to explain that? Baling wire, one used glove. We don't throw anything away here. Oh, I need to coat that wire down with some WD-40. But look, uh, this is when you get mad. You throw this, it's empty. So you don't hurt inanimate objects. And this is when you're working on something and it's like kerosene or, bad gas or varnish crap, and you're just tired of dealing with it and you just want to pump it straight into your mouth. It siphons up and then you can just pump this right here, right into your mouth. If that doesn't work, what you do is you pump it into here, then drink it. And if you just want to go for the quick method, so not that I condone any of that, which this is actually for lettuce, and when you put the lettuce in, it's ready to ship. So okay, so that's just a tour of. Oh, also very small hammers. You got to do light work. And then, sometimes you have to just take a panel and pull it back, and just kind of nudge it. Just not even nudge it, more like nidge it, just barely nudge it a smidge. So, you know, and small, they're small. I wear a size 13. Look at that. Look how small they are. I mean, really. So that's just the tools we use here at NyG Garage. But okay, let's get all this crap out of the way. Get you set up. Door time. Sounded weird. Time to get to the doors. I know. I said I was going to get on the doors, but look, it's literally just this. And then there's one little lip right here, and this is done. So I'm going to knock this out real quick. So I'm going to take my mic and everything off, and we're just going to go time lapse. All right, let's get this done, y'all. Everybody's a man till the compressor kicks on and jump scares the pea total shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? cleaned out my mansion. You deviated my septum. You deviated my septum. Please ignore the disaster area, as we will not be working in there, just on the edge. Mostly down there. All right, not you're gonna yeah. All right, not your garage nerd and nerdettes. Hello, Rust, my old friend. I went and treated your butt again. I'm gonna make you disappear from here. I got them done. That door turned out I had finished, but this one needed some more, and thought I had the camera going, but didn't. So as you can tell, some of it got exposed, so I just hit it with the OSFO. Went around went around the underside. That, what are you doing? There you go. I kind of missed the top there, but I did get the drip rail all the way. I got it a little bit, but and it was just those little areas, and finished up the sunroof. I have to get used to this stick. I'm not quite used to it yet. One of these days, I'll be a pro YouTuber, but not today. All right, let me get y'all back on the stand. We'll close this out. Oh, sorry about that close up there. Yeah, don't do this in HD. Sorry. All right, y'all. As you can see, we're back at it. I'm trying to get back in the groove, and you know, it's just self motivation, and sometimes I'm not so good at it, but you know, I keep thinking about wanting to drive it, and there's only one way that's going to happen, and that's to get my large took us out here and work on it. So I appreciate you guys following along, and we'll be out here maybe tomorrow night, maybe the night after. The wife was away for a couple of days, but she's coming back tomorrow, so we might spend some time together. We'll see what's going on, but thank you guys again for watching. I'm Jimmy. It's Not Your Garage. I'll check you on the next one. Progress. Progress is always good, y'all. See you.